Hey guys, um, things are going well in the markets. Crypto is correcting. It's still around the same 210, 220 billion, around 8,000 for Bitcoin Core. But you can really sense that the market is breaking down. People become bearish that used to be bulls. Perma bulls become bearish. Um, and yeah, it looks good. I really hope that um, that it corrects to 6k at least, because that's my first buy target, and then 4k is my second, and 2k is my third. But I really believe that the odds to make a new low are very low. I only have that 20% that we go below 3k for Bitcoin Core. Um, um, yeah, but I do think that the odds are high that we make a double bottom and that we test the bottom high. No, the odds are like 50-50, that we go to 4k. And I think, yeah, I raise it again from 66 to 70%. I think there's a high chance, 70%, that we go to 6k. um, I changed my mind on what coins to buy. I've really been doubting about buying actually a majority of Ethereum instead of Bitcoin Cash, because, yep, I think from an intellectual perspective, they certainly do things the best. They have the biggest lead and are most likely to become the next biggest crypto with all the spores that come with that. But yeah, I think investing, like most, the best way to decide is you can decide with your mind and with your intellect, and then I would choose Ethereum. You can also choose with your heart, and for me, I would choose for Bitcoin Cash then. Or you can choose with your gut, and I've actually think that the last one is the best, to choose with your gut. Yeah, and when I follow my gut, I'm saying, for me, I really think Bitcoin Cash will be a major success and will make more profits than Ethereum. But it's not only that, of course, my heart is in it also. And I think that is very important also when you invest. Because what's the strongest, your heart or your mind? It's your heart, huh? And that's what you really need, strong hands. You want to make lots of money in crypto, you need incredibly strong hands, because you need to hold until it. I just you need to like hold the whole bull market, and whatever gains that gives, you should not be selling up until you go into serious overvaluation when everything is going parabolic. Yes, then you need to start selling, but before that, not, and that's very difficult. If you don't strongly believe in a project, because a 10x is extremely tempting to cash out on, of course. Huh? Um, like, this is life-changing money. You don't lock it in, well, you can lose it all again. That's logic, and that's true, and that's always in the back of your mind. So it's very hard to write a 100x, for example. But you can only do that when you strongly believe in it, when you have a hodl mentality, something that is getting more and more marginalized today. It used to be all about hodl, but today you hear that much less, and very likely it will become a curse, this word. Huh? But it's actually when the word has become a curse that is the best time to switch to that strategy. But yeah, so I think I will stick to my strategy of investing the most part in Bitcoin Cash, and use Ethereum only as a backup. I think that's good. Like, yes, it makes sense to have a backup investment in case Bitcoin Cash goes wrong, and Ethereum is a very good one for that, I believe. And then later, if Ethereum goes up, and it becomes a big coin, it becomes the leader, or it's back hyped, and everybody loves Ethereum again, and it has pumped compared to other coins, I think I will then invest at Ethereum in the diversified fund of Justin Bonds, called Cyber Capital. I think it's a great thing. Less is more. I believe strongly except when it comes to girls. But when it comes to cars and investments, I do believe that. And I mean, you have to make your choices in life. Certain things you can have plenty of, but that means in other areas you can't, because you only put so much energy into, you only have 24 hours a day. So if you want plenty of cars, then probably you need to stick to one girl and one home, and maybe only a few children. But if you can like stick to one car or no cars, maybe you can have several homes, or maybe, or if you like, so it's the same in crypto. If your only focus is crypto, maybe you can have several cryptos that you're able to maintain and grow and invest in and promote. But that's not the case for me. I'm starting to build my family, different girls, has my handful. I want also different homes I'm working on, and so when it comes to crypto, I just want crypto. I want to keep it simple, and manage that. And of course, I need some kind of like hedge, like protection in case I'm wrong picking that one crypto. And that's for that reason it's good to have a backup. Just like most people have only one partner, but they do have some backups just in case that goes wrong with that one partner. They maintain the backup too, in the background, on a low energy dedication, but it's there. I'm planning to say apply this in the crypto world. Things are panning out. Bitcoin Cash is still the pariah of the crypto industry, still extremely marginalized. The industry is still dominated by newcomers that entered in 2017, and that look down upon Bitcoin Cash because they follow the propaganda that is spouted in many by Bitcoin Core leadership, and that is copy pasted by many people investing in crypto community. Many popular YouTube channels and Twitter accounts, for example, also spread this false information. It's still big, and you can also see it in the market cap of Bitcoin Cash. It's extremely low compared to Bitcoin, only 3% or so. So it all still needs to happen. This story did not play out yet, that Bitcoin Cash is replacing Bitcoin Core, which I think is likely to happen in the long term. But of course, the first step is that you see that it gains in market share compared to Bitcoin Core, goes to 10%, 20%. It reached that in the previous bull market. I think it's very likely to reach that again and actually go above that. And this time in the next bull market go to 50% market share and maybe peak out at a 1:1 ratio at the top. That's what I think is likely in 4 years to happen. So the gains will be tremendous. They will be very high compared to Bitcoin Core, and even higher as Ethereum. But the prices for which you can pick them up today is cheap, I believe, 230. I changed my mind with Zcash. I made a video about it. Yeah, I'm not gonna invest yet in any other coins. I believe it's the right strategy to invest in Bitcoins only during a bear market. We're not in a bear market anymore, actually. We're at the start of the bull market, I believe. We've seen the bottom, but we have not seen the Bitcoins go up yet, except for Bitcoin Core. So the first phase of a bull market is that Bitcoin Core goes up. We had that. It gained tremendous market share back from a low of 33% to 70%. It peaked out. We're now back at 66%. I think now the time will start where you will see coins like Ethereum and Ripple and Bitcoin Cash catch up with appreciations that the Bitcoin Core did, and of course go above it in percentage gains. I think that's the next phase here. But at the same time, what's also needs to happen is for the whole crypto market to or for Bitcoin Core, the leader, to test its low, to basically set a newer high, to confirm the bull market, also to make new highs in undervaluation on the Trololo chart. So yeah, I think what we will see is that it will correct to 6K and maybe actually, yeah, maybe 4K, and this will be an amazing opportunity to invest in Ethereum and Bitcoin Cash, because probably this can happen over the next few weeks already. But Ethereum and Bitcoin Cash haven't pumped yet versus Bitcoin Core, and will very likely do that once these kind of corrections are done. This is the next thing to happen, that some of these Bitcoins pump strongly, while there's also a newer high set for Bitcoin Core. So if it goes back to 6K and possibly 4K, my plan is to invest a lot in Bitcoin Cash and a little bit in Ethereum, and very likely Ethereum will pump before Bitcoin Cash, but after that, very likely Bitcoin Cash will also pump, and Ripple also, but I'm not interested in that. So that's my strategy. We will have also to see. I think we'll have to see how low Ethereum and Bitcoin Cash go on these Bitcoin Core corrections. That's hard to predict, and I was really wrong about that. In December of 2018, I did not expect Bitcoin Cash to go so low as it did. So I have to be careful with that, not to set my buy orders too high. I hope Tesla also continues to go up, of course, because that's where my cash is invested. I plan to invest in crypto. If Tesla fails, then of course I don't have cash to invest in. I do, because I balance. I went from 28% crypto to 40% crypto, and I hope to go to about 55% crypto if we reach 6K, and about 70% crypto if we reach 4K. And that comes from Tesla. It's Tesla that I sell, but I really hope that I can not sell Tesla, and that I can just take a margin loan against it. But for this to work out, Tesla needs to continue to go up, allowing me to borrow more and more against the stock, and allowing me then to invest that fiat into crypto while not selling Tesla shares. That would be quite amazing if that works out. Yeah, I really hope it does, because there's always luck needed also. Even if you play the odds right, you also need luck for it to play out. So fingers crossed on that one, and I hope you guys also have a good strategy going forward in case the market corrects or in case the market goes up, that you have a strategy ready for both scenarios. Right now, if the market goes up for crypto, well, I only invested 40% in crypto, but I'm happy. I have a decent Bitcoin Cash position. I don't have all the Bitcoin Cash I used to have. I would still need to double up the amount of coins. That would only happen if we correct to 6K. But if it goes up from here, I will only have half the Bitcoin Cash that I was able to buy in the bear market. That's a pity. But I did build a Ethereum position also that I didn't have before, so I'm happy with that. And actually also built a big Tesla position out that I didn't have before, and actually I have borrowed against Tesla to buy this Ethereum position, for example. So I mean, it's still better for me if it goes up from here, with the moves I did, I believe, than if I wouldn't have done them. But for me, the biggest reward still has to come, and that's only if crypto corrects, and at the same time if Tesla goes up. So wish me luck, and I wish you all good luck with whatever strategy you have planned out for yourself. I hope it works out for you too. Thanks for watching. Bye.